oaks. Stake your claim in the future. Here's Ray Mears making oatmeal full of antioxidants. Did removing the yolk from the diet of the Malaysians have the same effect as removing buffalo from the diet of the Native Americans? Paying off the national debt, encouraging the restoration of the land, restoring the laws of Moses. Remember ye the Lord of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Hebron over Israel, for the statutes of judgment. Behold, I will send Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And no perish live as calves in the stall. The chief of the Callahans, well, the Callahans and the affiliated people with the clan and the clans they mocked, have control over the oak trees and other various parts. It's very ordered and structured. Transplanting oak trees into cities, you have to do it in a certain time of year. There's lots of them. Once you plant them in the cities, the oak tree belongs to the Callahans, belongs to the chief, belongs to the Amok and affiliated tribes. To be in times of famine, that tree can feed the animals, it can feed the birds, and you can always go retreat into the forest if you're hungry and make yourself a bowl of porridge with antioxidants. So people that were addicted to drugs and all, in the 7-year Jubilee reign, 1 year you have to go cold turkey. Everyone goes cold turkey in the land, and they feed off what they produced in the land for the last 6 years, and then they don't import any stuff. That way they can, when the rebuilding starts again, they can rebuild the country, they can pay off their national debt, and the foreigners will be queuing up to do business at the end of the year when they have the rest. And there's no exports, no imports, only exports. Acorn porridge. Acorn porridge is the staple food of a lot of people. Store porridge, clockwise, I don't know what that is, that's some sweet shit, but the acorns belong to the Callahans, and if you plant acorn trees now outside your house and in the land, you have a stake in the future. If you allow a Callahan and a chief of a Callahan to plant a seed in your womb, if you're a female, you also have a stake in the future. Because Albert Einstein, everyone recognises him as a very clever fella, and here's what he says: I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Albert Einstein. So, who owns the sticks? The oak is the mighty tree. Who owns the yoke? Who owns the stake in the future? It's as simple as that. If you plant an oak in a park and it grows to be a mighty oak, or even a small oak, the land that oak grows on and the land the leaves of that oak falls on and the roots sprout out, belongs to the family. There's no need for invasions and stuff like that. This is recognised since the dawn of time that the oaks, and they can sit down and talk about this thing and how it's going to be fairly distributed under Brehon Gaelic law. Return as calves to the stall. It's as simple as that. There's no big drama about it. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of oaks that need to be transplanted, because when they were planted in the alleged millennium, in the millennium program, they were all planted next to one another, so they need moving out into places where they don't grow. They need a bit of space to grow as well. And then if there's ever any famine, if there's ever any war, if there's ever any embargo against this island, if nothing like that happens, whoever owns the oaks keeps the people alive. That's how you retain sovereignty. Oaks are oaks no matter where they grow. There's food for thought. God bless.